What's up guys? Today we're gonna record a session with two tables. We have decent ball at 1, 2 and 2, 5, but I want to try something different to be able to go a bit more in depth with the analysis, so I'm gonna try just two tables. Sometimes there is too much action with three tables, so I mean even with three tables, because I also recorded with four tables, and yes, that's why I'm gonna try two tables today. Hopefully it's not too boring, so when there is not much action we can add up another table every time. So let's jump into the action and see what we got here today. This is loose. We have an unknown and two recreational and a button and small blind. We're gonna open it. Either way, we are not gonna try anything, at least on the flop. Yes, from this size is definitely big recreational. Take a look at the pool again. 2-5, pretty big pool. I mean, not every day you'll see this pool. Just note this recreational. I'm gonna open this. So we have some breaks, we have some recreationals. It's mixed, it's decent. And 1, 2 also pretty mixed up, so it's also decent. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some interesting spots to comment, and not only, hopefully also to our advantage. Pretty big raise, but against the recreational, gonna defend. We can mix it up, float and bet diamonds and any scary card, or we can raise it up right here and make him fold ace highs, but not sure what his range is when he opens that big, so we're just gonna call and see how it develops. Let's see if it's a good card or not. The queen. Barrels half pot. Not sure what this means, but we are definitely not folding now that we catch the queen, and we catch to run around to pair. This is also not bad. Hopefully we don't run in something better. Oh, he overbet. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we're not gonna raise, but we're definitely not gonna fold. Let's hope it wasn't the runner that we didn't want to see. So hopefully they didn't catch runner straight when we got to pair. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just what I said. Very funny, very funny. The unlucky runner with reversed odds. Yeah. But we're definitely gonna take notes on this player on Where is he? I could have folded also already the turn against this very nitty player, but let's see. Oh, he just got better two pair. He value bet two pairs there. Very interesting. On this board we can bet half pot, we can check raise. This hand plays very well as a check raise. Okay, so he bets very big. When he bets that big, I think we just get it in. When he polarize, we could also check min raise, but it's kind of awkward. Table 1 against the same nitty opponent. We're just check folding here with these positions. Not gonna try c-bet. Against this bet, we're definitely gonna call once more. The board king jack 9. We can easily bet range. When we want, we don't have to. We can split for low percentage, but as a bigger percentage strategy, when you don't want to split in your range in two or more options, you can just bet range. This block bet again doesn't make too much sense beside the 7. Yeah, don't see him bluffing for this size. We're gonna fold. Do recreational in the button and small blind. We're gonna open this one. A bit loser. And got punished for it. Got punished again. Not really, because this is an open raise sometimes, but for that size we could consider doing something stupid, but better not getting in some ugly spots just because of the size. We have better hands to call. For instance, Jack 10 off would be a much better call, or 5-6 off when we open raise than A6 off. It's not playing well, even against whatever his range might be with this size, with that size. I should check a lot here. He overbets? Really? What the fuck is this overbet on that card? I mean, I'm not saying he shouldn't overbet with... I mean, he should never overbet, maybe with some combos when he does have 5-6, but as a range, this is just ridiculous to see an overbet here. We can definitely don't bet on this card. He had to protect and get value from a 10, away from gut shot, flush draw, a lot of stuff, so we're gonna block again. Let me think about it. We have ourselves a lot of missed draws, so actually, yeah, we can split our range in overbet and block and check. I mean, when we bet two sizes, I see here, so block or overbet. I don't think he's gonna bluff when we check, but we could get value from a 10 from jacks, from queens, for instance, when he block, putting me here on something else. Yeah, that's a nice value. Yeah, or even ace high. What do you know? So we have to go thing for value in these spots when you know that the players are pretty face up or capped, so better go for thin value. Here we're just gonna go big. Easy call. Not too good card. I expect to give up the bluffs and I'll take the showdown value. He does have a 9 apparently. 5-9 suited. Okay. Okay, my friend. Let's take a note on you as well. On this flop we can also go very big, also for overbet. We're gonna go for this size here, and we can go for overbet on this board some of the times. Polarizing, so ace queen kings aces fits into this category when you want to mix it up. Usually having a lot of checks on this ace middle, ace low low board. Kings also fits into that category. Here I'm gonna check back. We can start value betting or checking again. Both are fine. Gonna value bet because opens flush draw, straight draw, so can go for value. I don't see too often check raise here, so I'm pretty confident when I get check raise I'm behind, so gonna check back now. This block bet when the ace comes in, it could means also 10x, king 10, queen 10. How often is he gonna bluff or miss something? I don't know. I'm blocking some 8 9 jack 9, some of his gut shots, so it's not that of a great card to catch there. It is also very loose. With the recreational big blind can open it. Let's see if we get punished or not. Against that size, I could be already dead, so dead or chop, so just gonna straightforward fold it. This hand, gonna bet. I thought about just checking, letting him doing something stupid, because I marked him as a very spear player, but better not trap a vulnerable hand. What is this? Is this the player who played the 10 jack 10 off when he got there? Runner. I'm not sure what this means, but against this size, gonna try defend. Yeah, it might be him because I didn't manage to take the note on him. So I think I wanted to check and to note him, to note the hand, but I didn't manage to. What is this half pot? Not really sure. It could means should we bluff it? Let's see. Does he have much value for this size? Block flush draw, don't block backdoor flush draw. Yeah, I mean, it could be tempting, but against an unknown, a very strange line. I mean, I just check and lose and see what he got Okay, queen jack. Okay, and then next time I'm gonna try more. So I just had a very vague impression that he is very weak with this line, half pot, especially on the turn. But I'm not. I mean, I don't like this because he could have done this also with ace five. So this get there. So the ace five get there. So it's not a tempting card to bluff. Yeah. King 10 suited one without backdoor, just folding it. Okay, so he 4 bets against the 4 bet. Let's see what we got here. Don't have that many notes. We could defend it sometimes, but I'm gonna fold this time. Definitely gonna raise it. Pretty big. I mean, 1BB, it's usually very weak, but we're gonna try. Maybe we get a call from an ace. Checking range here, and then... I mean, yeah, sorry. I didn't see that was a 3-bet pot. I was paying attention on the table too. Yeah, we can also check it time, especially against the shorty. We can check it, and not a great card, but when he does have a queen, he's never gonna fall. So 9-10. Not sure if he does have, so better get the full value from queen when he does have a queen, and when not, just he's not gonna call anything anymore. So 8 suited, mixing, defending, and folding on a 12.5. It's pretty big. I mean, gonna fold it this time. Change my mind. 11.5. Could defend because I open so small against that huge size. We don't have to defend all the time. Even we don't open 100% that city connectors, or at least depends how you want to construct a range. If you want to open all suited connectors and open less pairs, it's fine, so that you have a balanced range depending on the pool and so on and so forth, of course. But when you open all the connectors or the gapper or the pairs, then you're definitely opening too much from that position. In a vacuum, of course. Speaking just purely in theory. When you are adapting to the pool or to a certain player on the purpose, it's something else. And we get 4-bet, Ace queen suited. Definitely calling. We can donk on this board, low connected board, but not on monotone boards. So at least I don't think we have to donk on monotone boards. Without backdoors, pretty close. We call once and see what's he's doing on the turn. And I guess we take our showdown value. I'm not sure if he does have some ace 10 off or whatever, king 10, queen 9 suited. Yeah, strange. Ace jack off as a forward bluff get there, so he could also big pot controlling, so pretty close. I don't think we have to defend this one. And taking our showdown value, it's ugly to lose against ace king, but or ace queen. Yeah, that's very ugly. That's why, but it's also too up in our range to turn it into a bluff. So also not sure that we will get a fold from ace high, ace king, or ace queen, or whatever he does have. So it is what it is. I'm usually checking range on this board, PB. I mean early position versus PB, and checking back also, mixing with an ace and with king high, just gonna show it down. Against a very huge size again, we mix defense, so UTG we're gonna mostly fold, MP we're gonna defend. Half pot, it's pretty close. Gonna call once. Could have all the queen 10, king queen. Yeah, I guess the check raise there. He probably is a reg. I think I know him, but I don't have him tagged. What is this size? So, I mean, this is just not size you should use a block again. I mean, yeah, maybe to some hands, but very strange. We could have checked back that hand ace 10 there, when we think that it's this is not a 4-bet, but I don't have any notes on him. I don't have on him that is very loose, very recreational, but with the 3-bet, I'm not sure that is that loose. So we're gonna fold and take a look what's happening here. Okay, we made a good fold apparently, and this is, yeah, easy to get it in. We might get into aces and kings, of course, but against a good opponent, we are never folding this one. Ace king suited, yeah. Oh, and he might have also some 4-bet bluffs, because that's why he's a good player. Against the recreational, it's a cry, get it in, or when you have specific reads or stats, even a fold, but against our good reg, easy, get it in, actually. Against a very aggressive opponent, I might even check back here. I don't want to get check raised and barreled and not know what to do. And also pot controlling. That's a very unfortunate card. So that's also very strange size. Just face it up a jack or ace 5 of diamonds and wanting to get called, cry called by 10 or whatever reason. So we just gonna straightforward fold it. Okay, let's see what happened here. Queen jack. So queen jack 3-bet and called 3x 4-bet. So we are gonna definitely take a note on this. And then c-bet, call, easy, block bet, standard. Okay, and he checked. Okay. I thought he dunked. Okay. Nine deuce or suited. It's a kind of extended 3-bet polarized range from the big blind versus big versus small blind. It's not pure theoretically correct. I'm thinking on hero calling here. I block some bluffs on his side, but also he's very aggressive on barreling all kind of stuff. It's a shame I don't have that much time to think about it. What size do we bet here? What's one baby bet and then check? Just normal size, I think. To get called by an ace. Oh, whoa. We got punished for betting a little bit too wide. Apparently. So, what's happening? They are just having a hand every time when we betting too light. I mean, that's not a big mistake. There is even in the normal range, Kata versus MP King Nine suited. It's at the bottom, but still, it's an okay 3-bet at least at some frequency. But what happens here? I didn't see any recreational anymore in this pool and in 500, so let's take a look. Yes, 2-5. Actually, there are some unknowns and also, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still we had to have some recreational, still have, so yeah, it's okay. I don't block diamonds, that's good. He might bluff, but also I don't block value. I block some bluffs. I just thought about making a hero call when polarizing. I try to fold when he block bets, then when he polarized, cause he mostly block bet double. Delayed double block bet with value there, so not that much bluffs, but when he polarized, there are some bluffs in there. Definitely just blocking. We can check again, we can block, we can even overbet when slow played some good hand. But blocking the backdoors, the backdoor flush draw, it's a reason I could block bet. And now let's go for value. Hopefully we don't get raised. Ace high, okay. So just taking this player, not sure what kind of player is he, with flatting ace queen off on the cutoff. It appears like a recreational, but we're not sure. Not sure what this means, this check back. Queens, kings, yeah, of course. If there was flush draw on the turn, I could have also check raised when he blocked, but when there's no flush draw, it's a bit thin to get to check raised. I am not sure if he calls kings and queens, jacks, all the middle pairs. I mean, queen jacks off. It's mostly defend against a good or very good opponent. Saying hi to him. Gonna play a couple of hands and then we'll wrap it up. We didn't get that many action today, but we had a couple of interesting spots. Just gonna check fold against an aggressive opponent, not gonna try to do anything with no equity. This one is a mix of calling and 3-betting, and maybe also a little bit of folding when you want to have different options. Mostly calling. UTG mostly, mixing of 50-50 of 4-betting and folding. MP is mostly calling. We can do some check raises, even we don't have many on this board, ace high board, but we get value from more stasis, and we check. Taking the showdown here. He could have some a6 of spades of course. When he bets half pot, he's definitely having at least ace of spades. So I'm not seeing him doing with jacks or pocket sixes or sevens with a spade. So easy fold here. Without a hard easy fold. So not sure what's happening, so we don't get anything anymore here. Any hand, or we have to fold every hand when you get to the flop or turn. Against a 3-bet and a flat, we are just gonna rip it. Let's hope to not see an insta call. We fade it. Usually when we get called there, we are at the best flipping, so getting 2 folds, it's the best result can have there usually. Okay. Distributing that very big. I'm just afraid of getting it into ace high flush. Actually not afraid of anything else. Why is it distributing that big? Check raising that big. It's very, very big. Huge. Against that huge size, we can call, but we mostly get it in. Not sure about it. Really not sure. I'm gonna get it in. I'm not sure about this. It might just be, but yeah, that's what I was afraid about, getting it to a ace high flush. The worst result we can get there. Unbelievable. Yeah, against the pair, against anything else, we are doing pretty well. Even against a set, we're behind, but we're not That's not that that big of a problem. So against that size, I mean, I I just guessed it right. What this means, this size, this huge size, and I couldn't escape it. Unbelievable. Okay, it seems like there's not much going on, and at least not to ourselves, not into not into our direction. So I'm gonna wrap it up here and gonna sit out next hand and call it a session. Hopefully we'll get a better session next time. If you liked it, just don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and see you the next time.